Good day everyone, this is Group 4. I'm Justine Balais and my group mates are Monica Bacani and Elizabeth Asuncion. And we are going to discuss Region 2 Cagayan Valley. The Cagayan Valley, often known as Region 2, is strategically placed in the northeastern region of mainland Luzon. Cagayan Valley is the Philippines' second largest region with a total land area of 26,388 square kilometers. The Cordillera Mountain range border it on the west, the Sierra Madre on the east, the Caraballo Mountain on the south, and the Luzon Strait on the north. During typhoon season, the eastern highlands serve as natural barriers against damaging winds. It's a natural catch basin with some of the country's biggest watershed. The Cagayan River, commonly known as Rio Grande de Cagayan, runs through it with a total length of 505 kilometers and a drainage basin of 27,703 square kilometers.
The valley floor experiences cold winds from November to February, funneled through the opening in the north and drop surface temperature usually from March to June. With most of the production and settlement areas along the valley floor, frequent exposure to extreme temperature is normal. The region is largely an agricultural economy with 30% of its total land area dedicated to agricultural production. Bountifully endowed with vast natural resources and development potentials from its rich soil, extensive coastlines, renowned rivers and lakes, and widespread forests, grasslands, and mountain ranges, and teeming with highly skilled and competent, Cagayan Valley is becoming a desired investment destination in northern Philippines. Its proximity to the East Asian countries in a given endowment that makes it not only a natural gateway for trade and investments but also a virtual link to other growth corridors.
Tourist spot in the province of Cagayan, Palawi Island. Palawi Island is one of the emerging tourist spots in Cagayan Valley, located off the coast of mainland Luzon. This rustic paradise offers an experience of a lifetime, especially for nature lovers and adventurers. Pristine rainforests cover most of the island, and here there are monkeys, wild pigs, numerous bird species, and giant narrow trees. Visitors can enjoy exploring the island's terrestrial ecosystem or plunge into its rejuvenating coastal waters. Next is Northern Sierra Madre National Park. The park is one of the underrated beautiful spots in Cagayan Valley. It hosts one of the country's few remaining primary forests that is home to critically endangered species, such as the Philippine monkey-eating eagle. It is a perfect spot for hiking or mountaineering, and much of it remains unexplored. Hiking to the park will therefore lead tourists into rare encounters with the wild. Caves, waterfalls, and blue lagoons can be found. Calao Cave. Calao Cave is among the most frequented tourist destinations in Cagayan Valley. It features a 7-chambered cave with stunning limestone rock formation reminiscent of a cathedral dome. One of these chambers contains a stone altar illuminated by a natural skylight that gives the cave an eerie catacomb-like experience. Then, there's the cave where millions of bats dwell, and another cave that hosts numerous red-billed hornbills. One of the caves here also houses the Basilica Minor of Our Lady of Piat. Tourist spot in the province of Batanes. First is Vayang Rolling Hills. Vayang Rolling Hills will give you an obstructed view of the majestic Mount Iraya, as well as the province's significant island, Batan, Sabtang, and Itbayat, all at once. A big part of the rolling hills used to be public land covered in cogon grass, which is used by the locals to make their cogon roofs. Today, most of the land in Vayang consists of farmland. From afar, you can see goats and cows grazing in the granary. You can also catch a glimpse of the beautiful West Philippine Sea when you're in the rolling hills. Next is Cagayan Village. One of the villages we visited to distribute school supplies was the quaint and quiet old stone house village of Cagayan. Most of the stone houses here are kept in their original state. The one strip of road lined with sinadumparan stone houses define the whole village. The sandy shore where fishing boats are dock marks the end of the strip of road. A sort of roundabout greets visitors where small souvenir shops and stalls can be found. Try the homemade ubi ice cream from one of the stores, which is actually a house of the left side of the village's concrete circular welcome sign. The village is also where you can find Santa Rosa de Lima Chapel, the only remaining church with cogon grass roof. Third is the lighthouses. Batanes has 3 lighthouses. These are relatively new and were built not only to guide seafarers crossing the West Philippine Sea and the Pacific Ocean, but also to serve a tourist attraction. These structures stand like proud sentinels amid the rolling hills and cliff where they are erected, and inevitably commanding attention. All 3 are caved with red lantern room and lodging for the caretakers. They are all open to visitors. Tayid Lighthouse is located in Mahatao, facing the Pacific Ocean. It is sometimes also called Basco Lighthouse. Sabtang Lighthouse is located well in Sabtang. Facing the Pacific Ocean, it is conspicuous from Sabtang Port, greeting tourists and locals alike.
Tourist spot of Isabela. Bonsai Forest. The Bonsai Forest, one of Isabella's most pristine tourist destinations, is an enchanting beauty to behold. It is spanned over 5,000 hectares with plants varying in height from 1 to 7 feet. As you walk through this bizarre ecosystem, you feel like a giant. The forest also hosts a plethora of flora and fauna species. The best way to see the woodland is to take a boat ride near its narrow way. It is one of Isabella's most beautiful tourist attractions. Hiking in this beautiful mountain will make you feel as if time has stopped. Consider the incredible encounter you have with the many ecosystems and how pure the environment is. The Bulo Falls. One of Isabella's most remote tourist attractions is the Bulo Falls. It is, however, a must-see location for extreme explorer, hiker, and nature lovers. There are 3 layers to the waterfall with the last drop measuring more than 100 meters. It excavated a little pool with a crystal clear, icy cold waters that flow down from the deep trees upstream. Take a refreshing swim by jumping from one of the nearby rocks. Visit during the summer to appreciate the beauty of the falls. Landmark of Heroes. The Heroes Landmark is a well-known historical tourist attraction in Isabela. It honors Isabella's forefathers who fought against foreign invasion. When you come here, you can learn about the province's rich history and see the people's bravery and heroism. Giant Butaka. The world's largest butaka can be found in Ilagan City, the province furniture capital, with a height of 11 feet 4 inches, a length of 20 feet 8 inches, a width of 9 feet 7 inches, and weight of 2,368 kilos. Its wide arms symbolize the genuine hospitality of the locals. It is now one of the most well-known tourist attractions in Ilagan, Isabela.
Tourist spot in the province of Quirino. Quirino Province Museum. Take a tour at Quirino Province Museum after your outdoor adventure at Water Sports Complex. Here, you will learn from displays and artifacts portraying the culture of its diverse tribes. The museum's featured collection includes antique potteries and furniture, tribal attires, old farming tools, and more others. Drop by the Capitol building and see the bust of former President Elpidio Quirino under a dome-shaped skylight. Quirino Water Sports Complex. Built to boost the province's tourism, this tourist spot in Quirino lies on its capital compound. The complex covers 9.5 hectares that features a wakeboarding facility, a fox lagoon, swimming pools, and other facilities. In water sports complex, there is adrenaline pump wakeboarding activity. Staff will discuss a brief tutorial and will provide you with proper gear. When all set, the 150-meter cable will bring you away from the banks and into the center. Keep your grip on the handles as you surf around while the water splash all over you. After all, you still get to stroll around and enjoy its scenic vegetation. The last tourist spot in Quirino is Aglipay Caves. Surrounded by dense forest, the Aglipay Cave lies at Barangay Villaventura in the municipality of Aglipay. Its proximity to the main road make this remarkable attraction accessible. Nature enthusiasts will surely love spelunking on the 8 chambers of Aglipay Cave. To maximize your experience, gear yourself with a comfortable outfit because everyone will get wet. Their guided tour starts in the main cave. The stalactites and stalagmites are the highlights of your visit. The chambers are clean and easy to navigate. The exciting part here is you need to squeeze yourself out to proceed to the exit point. Whether you're an avid fan of spelunking or just a beginner, this tourist spot in Quirino is a total winner.
Tourist spot in the province of Nueva Vizcaya. First is Mount Ugo. Mount Ugo is also a favorite mountain climbing destination in the province of Nueva Vizcaya, standing 2,150 meters above sea level. The main features of the mountains are its pine forest, highland villages, and splendid view of Cordillera Mountains. Mountain climbers can witness the beautiful sunrise and sea of clouds in the early morning.
Lower Magat Eco Tourism Park, a 1,120-hectare eco park located at the lower part of the Magat River, is one of the greatest tourist destinations in Nueva Vizcaya. Beautiful landscape, plants, and flowers are used to embellish it. Swimming in the large pool, boating on the small lake, fishing in the pond, and visiting the animal zone are just a few of the activities available at the park. A hiking track leads to surrounding hills for sightseeing and bird watching, so visitor can explore the area. There is also large camping area, although there are a variety of overnight lodging options.
People's Museum and Library. People's Museum and Library is being considered as one of the important cultural properties of the country. It is a 3-story building which houses the Nueva Vizcayanos' history and heritage. The exhibits include traditional hand-woven clothes, jars, and relevant artifacts used by the indigenous tribes. Every town in the province were encouraged to share their cultural and historical artifacts to be displayed in the museum. The site where the museum is located was the former seat of provincial government.
Festival of the Region 2. Batanes Payuan Festival. The Payuan Festival in Basco, Batanes. This is the annual foundation anniversary of the province of Batanes to show the unity of their people. The Payuan Festival is the biggest and a major celebration of the Batanes region. Next is Agaw na Cagayan Festival, which commemorates the establishment of the civil government in Cagayan on June 29, 1583, Piat Sambali Festival, which religious devotees from all over look forward to. Next is Isabela Bambanti Festival. The festivity showcases the scarecrow dancing spectacles and agricultural booths. The municipalities and cities exhibit their respective culture, beliefs, tradition, and origins. Second to the last is Nueva Vizcaya Amongan Festival, was popularized in 1989 and 1996 to showcase the culture of the indigenous people in Nueva Vizcaya. In 2009, the Grand Festival paved the way to the birth of Tribu Vizcayano conglomeration of the different indigenous people in the province. Last is Quirino Panagdadapon Festival. The province of Quirino really rings a bell in everyday conversation. But 1 week every September puts this province squarely in the eyes of the country. The Panagdadapon is an Ilocano word which means assembly.
Language of the Region 2. Quirino. Ilocano and Ifugao are the two main languages spoken in Quirino. Bugkalot Pangasinense and Kakanay are some of the other language. Batanes. The Ibatan language is spoken in Batanes. The Lanyo, Itbayan, and Sabtang language are all mutually intelligible with dialect both between and within island. Ilocano is the most common dialect in Isabela, followed by Ibanag, Yogad, and Gaddang. People speak and understand English and Filipino, especially in the capital and business centers. Nueva Vizcaya. Aside from Ilocano and Tagalog, other languages in Nueva Vizcaya are Pangasinan, Gaddang, Isinay, and English. Cagayan. The major dialect of Cagayan are Ibanag, Itawes, and Ilocano, in various use and intonation, as well as Malweg.
Religion of the Region 2. Batanes. The Ibatan are basically Catholic. The religious devoutness can be attributed to the persistent and dedicated works of the early Dominican priests. However, there are a growing number of the Christian denominations, especially in the capital town. Religion in Cagayan. Majority, 76.15% of the population of Cagayan Valley region were Roman Catholics. Evangelicals, 4.24%, and Aglipayans, 3.66%, followed about 15.65% belong to the other religious affiliations. Religion in Isabela. The dominant religion in the city is Roman Catholic. However, other Christian sects are also present in Santiago, such as Iglesia ni Cristo, United Methodist Church, and the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. Being a herd district full of different cultures, such as Hindu, Muslim, and Chinese, several religious groups have also opened their places of worship to the public, such as Chinese temple, the Muslim mosque, and the Hindu temples. Religions in the province of Quirino. Quirino is predominantly Roman Catholic with 54% adherents, while Evangelicals and United Methodist Church serve as significant minorities with up to 20% of the population. Some people still practice indigenous beliefs. Other Christians, such as the Iglesia ni Cristo, forming more than 5% of the province population, mainline Protestant and Agripanian are also well presented. Other religious groups are also have some minor adherents as Islam. Religions in Nueva Vizcaya. Roman Catholics are about 63% of population of the province. Other faiths are divided among Iglepayan Church, Iglesia ni Cristo, which form about 5 to 6 of the province population. The Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, Jehovah's Witnesses, Baptists, Methodists, Pentecostals, Seventh-day Adventists, and other Evangelical Christians, which forms about 17% to 20% of the province population, as well as Muslims and indigenous Cordilleran religions.